Well, welcome back to your Super Saturday, and it's a finals Super Saturday. 3 games coming back to back. We've had one already, the Mangere East taking on Pakaranga. What a game that was. And now it's time for the boys. Mangere East taking on Papatoetoe for the under-18 crown. Here they come. There's the girls there. 54 points to nil victors. And leading the guard of honour now for the boys. Here they come. What a matchup this is set to be. Mangere East, of course, undefeated all season. They had one draw against Otara earlier this year. And of course, the last time these two teams met, it was 36-18. Mangere East winning over Papatoetoe. However, Papatoetoe leading that game, 18 points to 6 at half-time. So it was a one-way traffic, bit of a whitewash in the last game. This game here, you can expect to be a lot more contested. My name's Anthony Gelling. Once again, joining me, Surly. Have you enjoyed the action so far, mate?
Oh, it's been great, hasn't it? First final certainly delivered, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Like you touched on, Mangere East undefeated this year. Papatoetoe, though, the only loss they had was to Mangere East. So these are the two top sides in the competition. Both deserve to be in the finals. Mangere East looking to go back-to-back.
And there's your lineup there for Mangere East. Philo and Thompson in the halves. They'll be leading these teams around today. Plenty to like there about that Mangere East team. Very similar to the girls. Plenty of talent. There they are there for the Panthers. Now keep in mind, this team here has picked their jersey numbers based on the size of the jersey, not on positions.
Oh, do you reckon that's a bit of mind games early doors?
Coaches
playing, trying to throw off the opposition defence.
Could just be, but yeah, in the 15 jersey, Thule, he'll be in the halves alongside Trayvon Dave. Trayvon Dave, of course, in the 16s final last year, you'll remember a 30-all extra point game that was. He kicked the winning field goal to take down Otahuhu. So you've got the Mangere East reigning champions for the 18s grade taking on last year's Papatoetoe, the under-16 champions. That is the team that has now moved up into the 18s grade. So in their first go at it at the under-18s, last year's 16 champions have found themselves in the final this year. So very impressive. And some real danger men to watch in this one too. The 8 jersey for Mangere, Bernard Ngungutau. He's known as a big hitter. He'll be partnering up with Saleh Dave. Close to the line, expect him to get the ball. He's a big body. And some impact off the bench for them too. Stephen McEwen, Tuivai Lopa.
Oh, we've got
19 jersey.
Conventional coin toss here. Not what hands my whistle in.
Thumbs to the chest indicating we'll receive. It might not be visible on camera. There is a very slight breeze blowing from the gazebo end across the field.
The flutist end. Bit of a standoff here.
Bit of a standoff. Referee just laying down the law. So the teams will swap ends to start. Papatoetoe, of course. Oh, there it is there. You can see it.
From the gazebo end, there's that breeze you were referencing before. It is chilly.
It is chilly. It's gone from 18 kilometre winds in the first half to 22. So slight raise. No real wind advantage for either team with it blowing across the field though. So Mangere East to kick, Papatoetoe to receive. Keep an eye on their fullback, Ernie Mahudalamer. This guy went to the Roosters, Harold Matz. He left at 70 kilos. He's come back at 89 kilos.
Wow. The Luke Metcalf diet.
The Luke Metcalf diet. 20 kilos put on in one preseason. Like this guy, he's known for his speed, so keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on AJ Belchin in the 12 jersey for Papatoetoe. He's a running half. So Papatoetoe up the middle to start us off. Mangere East have been renowned as a catch-up team. They don't start games strongly, but you know, a few times this season they've fallen behind. And they love to chase games down. So expect Papatoetoe to perhaps get off the mark early here. But Mangere East very much a second half team. Not always a winning game plan, as we saw from the Wales last night.
Hey, you didn't need to go there, mate.
Hey, kick him out here down.
Too soon.
So great first set. Kick deep into the corner. The wingers decided to play at it, so now he's got to bring it out a goal. And he does just that. 5 metres out from his line.
Yeah, the perfect first set there, really iced off by a great kick. Took them on through the middle. Nice little shift out to the left, and then a great nudge which stops just short of the dead ball line, and now they'll look to apply some pressure defensively as well, as Mangere East look to get into their work on their first set.
Yeah, some fancy footwork here from the back five, getting involved nice and early. There's Auckland Thompson distribution out of dummy half there. He's the number 7 for Mangere East. He's gone back to the left edge. So Papatoetoe defence there, getting up nice and fast, but just leaving a little hole. There's a nice little invitation there for... And then Simi in the 13 jersey, now they go right. So Antonio Ulugia in the number 3 jersey, keep your eyes on him. He's been marked as a danger man. He's fast and he's got footwork, so one-on-one. He's going to be a real handful for that Papatoetoe left edge today.
Decided to run the ball there on the last. It was a great probing run, but unfortunately they hand the ball over on about the 35-metre mark. So good field position for Papatoetoe to start their set on.
Almost no dummy half there for Papatoetoe. Trayvon Dave, the 7 jersey.
Pumfa!
Work, Lennon!
Oh, strong D here for Mangere East. Oh, wow, look at the footwork there, show and go. Mahu Delamere, beat 1, beat 2, the little offload goes astray. Mangere East back in possession.
It looks like it's going to be a great day for the fullbacks, right? We saw 2 great performances earlier in the under-18 women's final, and now already you can see both fullbacks here starting to insert their presence on this game. Some big shots first up in this game. Bad day to be a rib cartilage. Looks like they're going to get tested out. Both teams look up for this one.
Is there any good day to be a rib cartilage?
Well, if I'm defending you, then sure. The old turnstile.
So Mangere East get to the last, and they put it high. It's a kick from Philor, fielded well there. Ball just holding up in the breeze. Papatoetoe a little bit slow to get behind the ball. Perhaps just want to make some space there for their back five to do their work. Here they go, that's what you want. A little quick play the ball there. Strong tackle from the Mangere East winger just to try and save that. Was he onside?
No, you called it there, not onside, so they get the penalty. A real chance to apply pressure here. A great dart out of dummy half. Catches him, not back the 10.
Yeah, so Sione Havea, the winger that made the tackle, he was onside, but it was the attempt from Auckland Thompson in the 7 jersey that earned his side a penalty. Little nudge on the ground for the marker. So here they go now, working it left. Dave, out the back. Mahu Delamere out to the winger. Oh, just like that. Oh, he's short. I thought he was on. So here we go. Playing on. Dave. They go right again. It's a right footstep there from Afoa. Last tackle. He looks right, goes left. Dave's out the back, shapes the grubber. They go themselves. Mahu Dalamea, the fullback, runs it in under the post. I said that they might strike early. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Papatoetoe score first.
He highlighted him too pre-game. Said he was a dangerous footballer. And you can tell already the change in speed as he steps off that left foot. He's going to be a handful all day long. Adds a bit of GST there with the dive. But if you've got feet like that, then it's play on for me. Mangere did well to hold them out earlier on in the set. Crafty play there out of dummy half. Some nice downlines there from the Papatoetoe forwards engaging early defenders. And then the footwork and the speed. Geez, that's some dive. Lucky he didn't wind himself on the tip of the stead in there.
Yeah, big finisher. You have to say too, you know, that opened up on the left for Papatoetoe because they have options either side. This bloke now taking the conversion. Osia Tuli, he was set up on the right side with plenty of options. He definitely took some defenders with him. He can also take 2 points with him. 6-0. Papatoetoe lead. Just under 7 minutes gone in this first half. So Mangere East, we said that they start slow in games. I almost thought he was in here.
Yeah, great defence there, great scramble right on their own try line. They look dangerous though, don't they, Papatoetoe, when shifting. Got some nice ball players there in the halves in particular, and then having an attacking threat like that. Give him a half chance and he'll make you pay. But as you mentioned pre-game, Mangere East, they're a second half side. They always come back strong, so Papatoetoe can't get too carried away here. They need to keep applying pressure because if your predictions are correct, they're going to need a nice little lead.
So here we go, back into it now. Siale Tutupu plays it just. Getting to his feet, AJ Belchin in the 12 jersey. He is playing at 9. Just a reminder, these jerseys were picked from jersey size, not so much position.
That's tough, right? As a 7, you just want to wear the 7 jersey. But you get stitched up wearing 14 or 15.
Yeah, well, Tooley, he's wearing 15. He should be wearing 6, but here we go. Big run again.
Massive carry. He's had the ball stripped, though, illegally.
So really impressed. Sorry, the mistake from me earlier. It's Homoa Fotu for Papatoetoe in the 10 jersey. George Kita in the 8. Big ball runners. Winning himself a penalty there.
Great kick to touch too. Opportunity to start their set. Hot on attack here.
Well, they've capitalised once already on some great territory. Can they do it again?
Ball stuck in the fence there. We've been dished it all up so far early doors, haven't we, Jello?
Surely there's more than one ball.
Hey, times are tough, mate. Cost of living crisis and whatnot.
Belchin. R4. Belchin again, looks like he's going to go left, and he does. Out the back, Dave. Short ball. Referee doesn't like the no arms tackle there. Penalty for the shoulder charge. Yeah, lazy there from the number 10. Tutupu with the shoulder. So Mangere East now on their line. They get up to their 10. Belchin testing them out around the ruck. It'll be Dave in at acting half. He goes right. Here comes the shift. Mahu Delamere. He's got one try already. Big flick pass. Oh, silky.
Stop it.
Thank you very much. Murray finishes that one off in the corner by Ernie Mahu Delamere. Scored a try on his first trip down, second trip down with a try assist. That's special from Papatoetoe.
Yeah, 2 tries. He's got his hands all over both of them, doesn't he? Again, the footwork. Nice little goosey there into an offload. Copped a bit of a shot off the back of that offload too. But you're willing to take that every day of the week if it leads to 4 points for your team. And a great finish too.
Gotta love that footwork, that little aerial step. Look at this one. Little goosey up in the air, back off the left, see you later. Creates that space to suck the winger right in.
Tough to defend too. Mangere East will be well aware of the threat that he possesses, so anytime he gets to an outside shoulder, you're going to see defenders jam. He has the skill set, the offload, to be able to put him away as we see the fence in the way.
Surely someone can pull that back a little bit for him. He's stuck, he's glitching. What's he doing? Oh, imagine if he could take the extra step.
I blame the fence there. It's hard to get so much power off a short run up.
Oh, look at that. Boom, boom. Little flick pass. You mentioned the cost of living crisis. What about the crisis for this Mangere left edge if they can't shut him down?
Yeah, lots of hands reaching there to try get a hold of the elusive fullback. They're going to need to get shoulders on. But that's just a testament to the quality of Mahu Delamere.
I'll tell you what, Papatoetoe going into this as underdogs. Mangere East undefeated all season. So nice high kickoff. Sitting in the wind there, taken by Dave. Big wind up there from Homa Fotu. Contracted with the Warriors, Homa Fotu. With the Harold Mats. The champion Harold Matthews side, I should say.
There we go. Put some respect on that
name.
name.
Respect on that name. Here he is again, second carry of the set. Fotu plays it back to Balchin. There's an appeal for a penalty. Referee says play on. Shifting the ball well, Papatoetoe.
Yeah, they are. Their ability to execute those short passes deep into the defensive line under pressure. And then they get the penalty off the back of that. Just one-way traffic at the moment. Mangere East need to be careful here. They won't want to concede points yet again. Like you said, some nice ball playing there. Through the middle.
Oof.
Copped a shot again. Mangere aren't missing on those collisions, are they? But it's more been their discipline. Back-to-back sets with penalties.
It's Lau Malili taking a knee. Looks like he's going to go off to get checked on the sideline.
Tell you what, that fence is causing nightmares.
Yeah, put that in the notes for next year's finals. Just move the fence back a metre. Cheers, guys. Oh, look at this. This barrel-chested, mulleted individual making it his way onto the field now. Mahu Delamere, here they go, left edge. Looking dangerous again.
Oh, I tell you what, that's a grade 3 dangerous haircut, that one. Number 19, rocking a grade.
Oh, yes. That's what you need. Your team's down 2 tries. You need a big defensive play there. Just to lift the spirits. 5th tackle now. Belchin goes right. Grubbers in goal, sits up. Well left. Little grubber from Thule there, well left by Mangere East. So it's going to be a 7 tackle set. Great shape there from Papatoetoe. And boom. Gotta love that there. From Lau Aso in the 11 jersey. Oh, and here he is. McEwen Tuivailopa. Mangere East 2 tries down. Great footwork there from Filo. Looking to find a bit of space up the middle. And up the middle is where they keep it. Offload there. Mangere East is rolling nicely into the set now. Filo back at dummy half. They go right. It's a little chip kick looking for the winger. He's got the bounce. They keep possession here. Oh, brought down in the corner. And about a metre of space. Very little room to work with. They make something happen down that right edge.
Yeah, much better set there from Mangere East. They look dangerous on that right edge. Touched on it in that first set of the game. Looks like they're going to head there a bit and look to get some pay, but a great set for them to kind of get themselves back into the game, because that first opening stanza, it was all Papatoetoe.
Yeah, they've definitely got some threats out there, especially with Alugia in the 3 jersey. Perhaps want to see him with just a little bit more space to work with. Papatoetoe now back in position and in control of this game so far. 10-0 on the scoreboard. It's over 15 minutes gone already. Here they go now from the offload. They work it right. Oh, just one offload too many. Carlos Hartsey Ross there. He was looking for support. Right idea. It's getting a bit excited there. They were definitely there in numbers. Tooley just unable to pull that one in.
The unfortunate error there. Obviously had all the momentum in that set. When you make a half line break like that, it's so tempting to throw the offload. Bit of a coach killer though. I'm sure he was calling for him to just take the tackle. And then a shift to the left would have seen the Mangere East defensive line scrambling. But not to be. Now Mangere have a chance to get themselves back into good field position as their fullback takes a nice carry early up.
Some great ball runners here from Mangere East. Here's another strong carry from Alugia. Standing in the tackle, looking to offload. It's not played at, so it won't be a set restart. But here we go, up the middle. Oh, brought down by the fullback, Filo.
Second effort there from the fullback, just looking to slow down the play the ball as Mangere had broke the line and was starting to build momentum. Obviously had numbers on, so a bit of an eyes up play there from Mahu Delamere just to give away the penalty and let his defensive line reset, but dangerous signs there.
Well, I've seen guys sent to the bin for that kind of carry on. Professional foul, some may call it. However, still on the field. And Mangere East looking to get over the try line now. Almost brought down. Aso plays it back. So Papatoetoe just jumping the gun there just to shut that next play down. Great work there from Anaru Thompson to bring Aso back underneath.
There's a bit of feeling in this one, isn't there? There's a bit of push and shove going around.
There is. You love to see it on finals day. So here we go. They got Tuivailopa set up on the short ball here. No, it's not. It's the number 10. It's a Tupu. And that's another penalty. So referee's going to put out a warning here, I'm sure. You can't just keep giving away penalties in this situation. So referee has put them on watch. Mangere East with a fresh set right here. It's tapped by Simi. Lennon Simi a metre out. Tupou goes right. Cleaned up by Philo. Little hop, skip, and a hit up. Plays it. Thompson. Out the back. Short ball. Oh, the centre. Little flick pass. Oh, play on.
Oh, unlucky not to come away with points there, Mangere East. It looked like they created a nice little overlap. Bit of an unforced error on the end there, but loving the footwork of Philo. He's certainly asking questions there. And then the ball playing ability of Anaru Thompson, looking to free up his outsides. He sensed a bit of a momentum shift there. It was all Mangere East for that last couple of minutes, but unfortunately can't come away with points.
I'll tell you what, I'm sensing some danger on both sides of the field for Mangere East. That time was the other centre, Fili Moatu, just putting on the bumpers, beating his man and creating some space. Sione Havea, even if he was to catch that, I'm not sure if he would have got the finish. Papatoetoe doing very well to slide across and jam that corner up. And now they find themselves on tackle 4, just fighting and spinning to get over halfway, which they do. So Mangere East looking tired up the middle. Very slow to get back. Dave chips over. Cleaned up well by Olungia. And the question now, who's got their hand up for Mangere East to take these next carries? Because with 15 minutes left in the first half, there's definitely some fatigue setting in.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to need some outside backs to come in here and make some big carries just to give the forwards a spell through the middle. There's a lot of walking, a bit of hands on hips as well. The tempo of the game early's taken a bit of a toll, but that is a spirited carry. And surely the rest of his big boys get around him now.
Yeah, it's a Tupu setting the platform there for the rest of his team to build off. Fili Moatu goes right, Thompson. They kick to the corner. No, it doesn't. It comes back towards the middle of the field. Mahu Dalamere, keep it up. No, it's the winger. Great footwork there. Nice little step.
Putting that on the highlights reel. Clip that one up. Flying Goosey.
Flying Goose. You gotta love the footwork there on the number 5, Mahe Fangupo.
Go get him, go get him. Nice, Caden.
Bang, strong run. Just creating a bit of space there. Caden Fuan Otenero was his sister playing for Mangere East, the other Otenero. And the 15 jersey in the girls' final just moments earlier. So a family affair. Could they both be holding winners' medals by the end of today? 5th tackle. Belchin goes short side to Dave. He decides to run it on the last. Some enterprising football. Tooley with the grubber. Not played at. No set restart. Just yet. Touchy's got his signal up for a knock on. The referee, I thought he lost the P out of his whistle then. No noise coming out.
Sign language. What do we got? Knock on.
Knock on Mangere East. So that's going to be a fresh set of 6 for Papatoetoe.
Again, they looked dangerous down that left edge, didn't they? And it was the prop who kind of got himself in the perfect position without meaning to be there. Got a bit of a deflection off that grubber because it looked like if that kick had gone through, then it could have been trouble for Mangere East. There's a lot of fatigue there in that Mangere East forward pack at the moment. Can they defend back-to-back sets?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to keep my eyes on the substitutions as they happen so far. It's only McHugh and Tuvai that I've seen in the 19 jersey come on. And there's a big run there. The 2 headgears going head to head. So Walter Tausala, of course, in the 4 jersey for Papatoetoe. And now Tooley at dummy half. Plays short. To his hard-runging back rower. Hartsy Ross gets a quick play the ball. Bolchin, long pass. Beats one. It's another long pass. Dave, they go left. Fangupo. Oh, he's got it this time. He came very, very close in the first 5 minutes of the game. But this time, Mahe Fangupo dots it down, and Papatoetoe 3 tries ahead.
Yeah, beautiful try, and I really like the set construction there from Papatoetoe. First carry, they get out to that right edge, against a tiring defence. You want to stretch them side to side. Great play there, beating the defender in the air almost before catching the ball. Allows them to bounce out, instant overlap, and then some great finishing there in the corner, not to be denied for the second time.
Yeah, he had some work to do to finish that one. You have to say, I like the work from Atalea Filo for Mangere East. You know, in that situation, you know, he gets up hard off his line. He forces the Papatoetoe half to pull off something special.
That's some elite sign work. I don't know about you coming up through the grades, but I never had my own billboard.
Never.
No pressure, right? You got to deliver.
No
if you're getting
pressure.
billboards for you got to deliver.
If there's a cardboard U that's twice the size, you got to play good.
That is some nudge too.
So far they are. What a kick from the sideline. So Papatoetoe, reminder that the last time these two teams met, it was Papatoetoe leading 18-6 at half-time. They went on to lose 36-18.
What's that now, 18-0 is it?
18-0, the magic number.
So you could say things are looking ominous. 16-0.
16-0.
Great nudge that. Great nudge that from the sideline though.
Huge nudge, can do it all, this guy. Mahu Dalame, very impressive early on. So the reigning champs find themselves 16-0 down. Less than 10 minutes to go in the first half. So the kickoff finds Dave, and off the bench into the action, Victor Kanesi with his first run of the day, and it's a good one. Some post-contact meters there.
Picked out the winger. Rough on the first carry.
Yeah, not a tackle you're expecting to make on the wing. Stopping the big fella off the back fence. So Papatoetoe into Mangere East end now. Oh! Referee calls play on. There is an appeal for the strip. And he's got it. I think it was all in the appeal there, wasn't it? Carlos Hartzi-Ross.
Yeah, he had his hand tucked in under the ball there. Looked like he was pulling away after the contact. And he rips the ball out in that same motion. The fans are into it. We can hear them outside our truck here.
Yeah, we can hear them. You might not see them on the shot, but where the cameras are, they're all set alongside the back there. It's a huge crowd. Over 20,000. So Belchin goes left. Papatoetoe, they've looked so dangerous down here already. Kanesi, he's going to play it. Don't be surprised to see Belchin go left again. They're absolutely loving that short side. But for now, it's Fitiora, another member of the Warriors, Harold Matt's squad. Tuli, wide pass. Sala brought down. Tuli again from dummy half. Short ball, spinning. Fifth tackle. Belchin, they go wide. There's a huge pass out to Dave. Big dummy. The space is there in the middle. If he can just find a space to score, you betcha! Trayvon Dave. He hit a winning field goal to take out the 16 champs last year. Today he's got himself a try. What about that? Fifth tackle.
Mate, that is some individual effort. You highlighted him again in the pre-game. Everyone you spoke about.
Hey, I've done my homework, mate.
Yeah, they've been dishing it up. 2 left foot steps back to back. He's moving at speed too. Tough to stop. Good body position heading into the in-goal area, but he looks electric. Look at this first whack there. Boom. See you later. A little dummy on the end as well. Then some tiring forwards through the middle there. Just moving too fast, too hard to stop close to the line.
Just weaving through defenders. Looked like it was in slow motion, wasn't it?
Hey,
like something off a movie.
Yeah, the kid's rapid.
Beautiful to watch. So Thule looking to go 3 out of 4 for his conversions here today. Oh!
It's the post. If he'd gone for the other upright, things blown 2 metres across, he might have snuck it in, but a great individual effort there.
Great balance. For the speed he's going to be able to change direction and swerve defenders like that without losing any speed.
Ooh, 18 over the top for the try celebration, ends up a casualty.
Well, Mangere East, the Southern Hawks, they're known as being a second half team. They're a comeback team. Are they giving themselves too much work to do though? Only 5 minutes left in the first half, 20 points to 0 they are down. I don't think they've overcome a deficit of that size so far this season. Papatoetoe just have to put the foot on the gas now. Thule, open side. Strong one there from our 4. Kanisi, he's been strong off the bench so far. Belchin. So the marker's not quite set. Smart play from the dummy half. Thule this time goes right. Tahati Ross taking the energy out of the Mangere East team. Dave kicking to the corner, looking for Fangupo, who's there to make the tackle, but Mangere East back into possession.
Another good set there off the back of points. Papatoetoe, middle forwards getting into their work. Really got them on a roll on. Good last tackle option, but well diffused there by the Mangere East winger. As now Papatoetoe with some sting in their shots on defence.
I'll tell you what, this is not a scoreline I predicted for the first half. You have to think too, if Mangere East can't get on the board before half time, is the mountain going to be too big for them in the second half?
You certainly don't want to be going in 20 points down. You need some momentum to go your way, a bit of confidence as well.
Yeah, seems to be a strong sense of belief here in this Papatoetoe team. They're looking really confident in everything they do. Dave linking up with his back 5 here. Oh. There's Peter Fa'alinga, another member of the Warriors, Harold Matt's team. So Mangere East utilising the bench now. That's Fatu on in the 21 jersey. Look at the size of that guy. He wouldn't look out of place in the WWE.
What do you reckon his name would be? Wrestling name?
Oh, give me some time.
Yeah, okay.
Give me some time.
Second half job. Second half job.
Half-time job.
Good to see though they are using that interchange now. It looked like they had a few tiring bodies through the middle, so important to get some fresh legs on the paddock.
So Papatoetoe, they just seem to be getting into a good field position every time on the last tackle. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Half an opportunity there. So Sikuvea. So Philo, he remains at dummy half now. Kiwin Tui Vailopa. Little step and a fin there from Philo. Here they go now, working it right. Dave around the legs. Mangere East, keeping it alive. Last tackle now for Fita onto Philo. He kicks back towards the right side, hopefully catching that winger out of position. It's tapped back. Play on is the call, and Papatoetoe back in possession.
Much better set there by Mangere, though. We mentioned we like the threats on that right-hand side for them on attack. Smart play looking to go back there. Catch the Papatoetoe wingers sleeping, but they were well aware of the threat that was coming. And a cheeky little intercept there diffused any chance of Mangere to get on the scoreboard. 37 seconds to go, but they're showing some spirit here on defence too. Looking to force an error, get some line speed and some big collisions.
They've been quite straightforward in their attack so far, Mangere East. Oh, here we go. This could be huge. It's shut down quickly. So last tackle, Hatsi Ross gets there eventually. Mahu Delamere on the right foot. Now the chat that I had about game plan with some of the Mangere East coaching staff was that they like to play short early on, just get themselves into the game. So I'm sure in the second half we could see things open up. Now time is up on the clock there. The match manager, he might have a few more seconds on his clock as we await the hooter to go at any moment really.
Mangere will be hoping it's not soon because they got themselves in good field position and now they get a penalty off the back of it too.
Do you take the 2 and set yourself up for 3 converted tries?
Under 18s, mate, you're not settling for 2. The youth, they want to roll the dice. They believe they can score on every play.
Risk takers.
Tap it, field goal, Oranges.
Big run there from the super sub, Fatu. He plays it back to Fafita. Here they go now, Mangere East with a rare chance to get some points on the board. McEwen Tuivailopa. He'll play it 5 meters out. They go right again. Filo off his right foot. He's brought down, stretching out. No luck. Fafita shows it inside, goes himself. Wrestling to get over the line, but he's held up by Papatoetoe defenders. There can't be long left in this first half. Just waiting for the match managers. Hooter to ring out now to mark the end of it, but here we go. We play on. Fatu. Plays it back to Fafita. This time they go left. There it is, a hooter. Last play. They want to keep this alive. And they do just that. Off the right foot, left foot. He's going to look for the offload. There it is. Papatoetoe shut it down. Carlos Hatsi Ross is there. And that brings an end to our first half. 20 points to 0. The Papatoetoe Panthers leading Mangere East. Join us for a big second half. Will it be a comeback or will it be a shutout?
Get a bag from it, then I never call it. Now she tripping, going crazy. Tell her let her bubble. OG see me coming through and they say that's a baller. That's a baller. That's a got in front of bottom, really in that order. Make a call, bring them plans down. Smoking loud like the round sound. Just wanna come around now, cause they know they really got the crown now. Put my mans on, put the crown down, tell her turn up. When it come to action, ride with me screaming. Ballin', 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 ballin' on them like I'm James Hart. I don't drop it if it ain't fun. I don't if it ain't fun. Still eating and I ain't turned. Getting it. Got that ladder with me with the 33 and Scotty Pippen it.
So, what a first half it has been. Papatoetoe, 20 points to 0 over the Mangere East Hawks and now under 18 men's semi-final. There's been a lot of talent on display, a lot of action throughout that first half. as we break down some of the first half tries there, Surly.
Yeah, some big shots coming in from both sides. But the first blow went to Papatoetoe as Ernie Mahu Delamere, dangerous runner with ball in hand, seems to make things happen around him. Here he is again, turning one on for the second try. Wore a bit of a shoulder to the chops, but still got that arm away for a nice try. The footwork, the speed, and the skill set. A great finish there by the centre and Murray as well. And then we saw the Papatoetoe forward pack get to their work through the middle before a nice little shift. Ability to beat defenders in the air. Sees the winger dot down. He was denied a couple plays earlier, but he wasn't going to be stopped the second time. And then this try here, a bit of individual brilliance from the half, and Dave, the ability to step off that left foot while moving at speed was impressive. It was just too much for the Mangere East defenders to stop. 4 really nice tries. And a great attacking display too. I've loved their ability to play short in the face of the defence. Skillful forward pack. They can get their arms free and offload, and then they've got some great ball playing talent out wide as well. So pretty perfect first 35 minutes for Papatoetoe, who probably came into this one as underdogs. So a strong performance from them. I think they only had a 1-point win as well in their prelim against Otahu. So
they're lucky to be here, really.
18-17. That to me suggests maybe a field goal was involved at some stage. But they're here, and that's often the hardest thing to do, is just to advance through to the final, as we see another billboard.
Who's making billboards?
Well,
they're everywhere.
We had the ribbon industry flourishing in the under-18 women's final. Well, the under-18 men's, they've seen the ribbons and they've gone one further.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo's got the kid on.
Another billboard.
Another billboard, wowee. A few passport photos getting printed and
getting blown up
onto some A2. You gotta love it. Some proud families. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, love to see it. Nothing brings people together like rugby league. Tell you what, just a short half time here, only 5 minutes. What are you saying if you're the Mangere East coach?
Well, I guess, like you said, they've been a second-half team all year, so you're just trying to keep the boys calm and composed and fill them with belief that 20 points to 0 down isn't too hard to turn around.
Up the Hawks. Love it, mate. Got to hold on to that sign, looking a bit windy there.
It is. It is.
Someone needs to tie a rope around him, actually. He could go flying. It's that windy. Good old Cornwall Park. It really is a spiritual home for Auckland Rugby League. Some big finals here. Reminds me when the Howard Hornets under 16 restricted took down New Lynn back in 2002, I think.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a famous day in
2006, I believe.
2006, there you go. Mark that one down in your rugby league encyclopedia.
One of the biggest fixtures to ever go down.
I'm sure your family's heard plenty about it.
So just a reminder, the ARL Annual Awards on the 24th of August. Tickets are available at aucklandrugbyleague.co.nz. And I wonder who's going to take out the awards this year. There's a few contenders there for Player of the Year. Of course, Big Gumby Fia winning it for Otahuhu for the men's, and Lavinia Tahalaliku. She's over with Manly at the moment, I believe, playing on the wing. She was at Auckland Rugby League Women's Player of the Year last year. So, in a season that has seen Richmond absolutely dominate, and Papakura also in the frame for the men's comp. Another, just a quick reminder, Waiheke Rams. They are back in the OAR. The OAR back thriving, just like the good old days, taking on the Mount Albert Mad Dogs in the final. What a way to cap off a big day of finals rugby league.
Waiheke travelling overseas for that one. Boys are on tour. We'll be looking to make the most of it, take back a trophy.
It's so good to see them back in the OAR, Con. So back underway now. Mangere East. Are they the second half team that people say they are? We will soon find out. Big run there from Fatu. Getting the second half off to a good start. Tutupu running hard.
Big carry. Really impressed with him in the first half too. His opening stint he did was about 30 of the 35 minutes. So got a big engine on him. Strong ball carrier.
We expect a big impact too from Umutau when he comes back from the bench. So Anadu Thompson chips one over. It's an easy take there for the winger, but he's still got some work to do to stay out of his own goal. Mangere East looking to drag him back. Mahu Dalamere in at dummy half now. The back five rolling up the sleeves for Papatoetoe. Mangere East look to have really tightened up their defence. Not much daylight in between defenders there.
That first half it looked like Papatoetoe got good pay around the ruck, some great runs from their dummy halves, but it looks like Mangere East have tightened up in that area because they were giving away some fairly easy yards there through the middle. So no doubt that was a message from the coach at half time, because they're really going to need to take it to this Papatoetoe side now to get themselves back into the game.
There's a bit of a sense of urgency there. Not ideal that you got your halfback taking a play for carry. Oh, the bounce was there. Thule just a little bit too keen on the chase, losing it over his head.
Great field position here for Mangere East to start their set though. This really is the ideal situation for them. A great first upset defensively, little chip kick on the last tackle. Might have been the better play to kick long. Now they find themselves under pressure.
Oh, Tutupu again, another strong carry. He's going to play it back to Fafita. He's got McEwen Tuivailopa there in the 19 jersey. Goes the other way. Thompson, short ball. Stopped one-on-one there and a strong tackle. Rushing to dummy half as Sekovia goes to Thompson, little grubber. Papatoetoe cleaned up well and managing to stay out of their own goal.
Looked like something was forming there for Mangere East on the left. Looked like they potentially had a bit of a mismatch there. Instead went with the grubber, and it was diffused effectively by Papatoetoe there as they now look to get into their work and try get out of their own end. But the line speed from Mangere East appears to have been turned up a notch. They're looking to apply pressure defensively and park this Papatoetoe side down in their own end.
Yeah, seems to be a real switch in intent there. As yes, it was ripped out. Referees decided there was more than one in the tackle. So Papatoetoe, despite being under the pump, have found their ticket out of their red zone.
Big calls from the crowd that they've been doing it all day, ref. Just another reminder that this is grassroots footy.
Belchin. You'd have to say that for Mangere East to have a chance on this. They can't concede any more points.
No, and
they have to score next, don't they?
Yeah, and coach killer penalties like that when you got a team on the ropes, making them work hard to get out of their own end, and then just a 2-on-1 strip can relieve massive amounts of pressure. All of a sudden you find yourself deep in your own half. So they're going to need to be smart and accurate, limit errors and penalties.
So Thule testing out the markers there. Ball goes backwards. Ref calls play on. Mahu Dalamere. Dangerous in the first half. Now he's got his second. He's had his fingerprints all over this game. And he strikes again. The man from the Roosters, Harold Matscom, he's back home playing for Papatoetoe and absolutely destroying this Mangere East team.
Yeah, how good is this kid? Not a lot on there, but that's what talented players do, is they make something from nothing. Bit of a disconnect there off the back of that drop ball. So easy as a defender to just stop what you're doing But planted feet, that's a recipe for disaster when you get a guy with speed and good footwork. Carves his way through the middle there, scores a great individual effort. He's got a strong fend on him as well. You mentioned add a few kilos to the frame. He looks powerful. And that's the third try now. He's either scored or played a massive part in setting up. So far, it's been the Ernie Mahu-Delamere show.
Yeah, it certainly has. What a talent. Notice too, he's got the jersey tied up at the back.
Yeah, it's unconventional.
Unconventional little jersey ponytail, you could say. You know, most people would reach for the 17 or the 22 jersey like most of his team has, but no. You know, he wants to make that number 1 jersey his own, so he'll tie it up at the back.
Well, you want it to fit tight on the arms in particular, don't you?
Especially when it's windy like this. You don't want to be the human kite getting blown around the field.
The old parachute out the back, eh? It can take a toll on you, especially if you're one of these fast operators.
Well, it works both ways, because if the wind's behind you, you're off.
Create a bit of drag, slipstream your teammates over the line, you reckon?
Yeah, he's up on the foils today.
Yeah, there we go.
We've run out of sailboat references. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
We do. 24-0. Perhaps a bit of panic to set in shortly for Mangere East.
Well, what's it going to take? Because if they are a team that comes from behind, at what point do they hit the let's go button?
Where's that located? The old let's go button, is that a one for the coach or one for the players?
Who knows with this team?
An emergency break glass, hit the let's go button.
Let's go. So Papatoetoe, they were struggling to get out of off their try line early in this first half. But with a couple of penalties, they've found some better territory and found their way onto the scoreboard again. Oh, ball's loose. Referee calls play on. Papatoetoe appeal, but they're going to have to get back on the job here defensively. To Tupu, another strong carry. Bumpers up, threatening to offload. Standing, spinning, brought down. He'll play it back now to Fafita. Just a little off the mark, which is going to give the markers just a second to recalibrate themselves. As Philo drops off his back rower. Malili plays it. Fafita goes left this time. Anadu Thompson out the back. It's missed the fullback, missed the centre. Cleaned up eventually. Oh, nice little fend there from Philly Moatu. Strong run there, good contact. They seem to really be going after Aulika in the 9 jersey. He is the prop, however, not the dummy half. Oh, shall we go, Mangere East? You asked where the let's go button was. I think they've found it. Olugia touches down Mangere East on the scoreboard finally.
Your guy too. You've been talking him up, saying he's been looking threatening out there on that right edge. Got a one-on-one opportunity.
Well, we said that, didn't we? We said if he can just get himself in a little bit more space. And that's exactly what you want. There he is, one-on-one with the halfback. See you later.
Ball in 2 hands, sells the dummy, straight through. Looks like he has a great frame for a centre too. Tall, athletic, powerful. That was a good set for Mangere. They look threatening on that left edge. Just the ball playing wasn't quite going to hand, but it looked like they were creating opportunities and stretching this Papatoetoe forward pack, moving them around a little bit.
So Anadu Thompson slots that through. 25 minutes to go. What was Mangere East? What was their journey to this final? How did they get here today?
Yeah, so they've been the second best attacking side in the competition this year, and they were the best defensive side too. So they've been sharp, undefeated all season. Had a first round draw to Otara in round 1, so that was the only points they dropped. Then came into this game off a 28 points to 12 win against the Te Atatu Roosters. So Te Atatu going well in all grades this year, of course going well in the Fox competition as well. Defending champs. So I'm sure they're finding themselves in a pretty unfamiliar position, but scored second, to start the second half. And maybe they have now activated that special button you were talking about earlier. And that'll fill them with some confidence too, right? Momentum's a big thing in this game. If they can get a roll on now.
It certainly does, and you mentioned them as the best defensive team in the comp. A lot of people say defense wins championships, so let's see if that old saying rings true here today to Tupu. I've been impressed with him.
He's really rolled his sleeves up, hasn't he? Real follow me type of operator.
Fafita, he's very deep there despite the quick play the ball from Tupu.
Is that a double goosey into contact? Love seeing that.
A DG, yes it was.
DG.
Fafita jumping out now. Into Papatoetoe's 40, so Mangere East with the wind in their sails. Really testing out the middles now, belching around the legs. He finds himself at second marker. And he doesn't chase hard down the short side. It's going to leave some space there for Anadu Thompson. Belchin getting there eventually. But this time they go right. It's Fafita to Filo, kicking across field. Looking for his winger. It's just a little bit too big. Not a bad kick though.
Not a bad kick. Anadu Thompson really starting to get his hands all over this game too. Starting to come to the forefront with his ball playing. Saw him take a nice little run down there. He looks dangerous working down that left-hand side. That's what you need from your 7. Starting to take over as fatigue sets in. It looks like Mangere now, they're up and about. They're not going to go down without a fight. Can they pull off one of those famous second-half comebacks?
Well, with that last try and conversion, they've taken themselves within 3 converted tries of tying this game. So anything is possible. Papatoetoe at the moment struggling to get out of their end. They're going to look for some big ball runners to get a bit of momentum. There's one of them. Sione Aulika has been strong defensively for Papatoetoe. Now getting it done in attack. It's Hatsi Ross. Shapes for the offload but decides to keep hold of it. And on the last tackle, Thule kicking down. Sikulvea. So into the arm wrestle, you'd have to say Mangere East taking the upper hand. They just seem to be keeping the ball in and around the ruck, testing out these markers. Big run there from the winger, leaving a man on the ground and some space back on the inside.
No arms there perhaps. Tucked the arm in there and that was full shoulder contact. A pretty big collision too. The Papatoetoe need to be careful here. You don't want to invite this Mangere Hawks, Southern Hawks side back into the contest. Penalties and errors will do that, and they've just dished up a penalty there.
So the run from Lau Malili, the big number 12. Oh yeah. Tell you what, it takes a big contact to stop a big man, but you're going to have to use your arms. Rules are rules. So Alungia, the try scorer, gets us back underway. He's looking for another one. He looks like Ali Lautawa when he carries.
I was just going to say that. Similar frame, right?
Similar haircut too.
Another 2-for-1 job, you reckon?
2 for 1. Tupu. Strong carries all afternoon. There's another one. Plays it back now. Fafita goes himself. Oh yeah! Caught them napping. He had options left. Sold the dummy. 1-on-1. You're not going to stop me there.
Some sharp work there around the ruck. Call Wade Egan the CEO of ruck manipulation. Well, this bloke, he must be the 2IC. Sharp play. Marker went the wrong way.
Well, you know what? You know it's a good dummy when you take the cameraman with you. Oh, yeah.
Good body position, strong over the ball.
He let him know too, didn't he?
You got to add a bit of a spray on the end. There's been a few words exchanged throughout this game, hasn't there? You get the feeling both teams pretty familiar with each other, and there's a nice little rivalry here.
I'll tell you what, when the team is trailing, every single conversion is going to be crucial. Mangere is 2 out of 2, just 2 tries down. This is heating up now.
Game on, mate. Strap in. We're in for a big final 20 minutes here. This is pretty much the script, isn't it? Vocal crowd here at Cornwall Park. The wind hasn't scared them off. They've been treated to a great game in this under-18 men's final.
So here we go, just under 20 minutes left now to Tupu. What a talisman he has been for the Mangere East side today as they look to get out of their half. Oh, upended in the tackle. They appeal to the referee. And they get the call there. It's their number 11, Hatsi Ross. With the lifting motion. In fact, it might not have been him. Might have been someone else around the legs.
Good carry again. Yeah,
it was you.
Always back your first instincts. Great carry though from Fatu.
I love when they stand up with that look on their face like, what? What happened? Me? Here we go. He's there again, Hatsi Ross this time. With another strong tackle for Fita. They work it right. Dylan Mauranga plays it back to Fafita. Filo plays short. Oh, we have a game in our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, Lama Lili's crashed over. And with the added extras, we have a one-try game on our hands. Mangere East, I'll be honest, I was doubtful of the whole second half team thing, but I'm seeing it unfold before my eyes.
Well, ever since they hit the let's go button, like you said, it's well and truly come into effect, hasn't it? Plus 12 mana, and it's seen them get over the line 3 times unanswered. And it's the big fella carrying over 2 or 3 bodies with him.
It's just the confidence that he runs the ball with. You can see in his eyes that he's just thinking, at some point I'm going to slam this ball down, just a matter of when. Oh!
Left the bend late, but it was too late.
Yeah, just a little bit out there. Sometimes you see kickers, they have a little sneaky game plan, just kick it so far over the post. Like,
with the short uprights.
So yeah, with the short uprights, put it so far over that you can't tell if it's in or out.
Yeah, and then the key to that is the confident turn and jog.
Point to the sky, just the finger.
If the ref sees it, he'll give it.
Just give a little fist pump.
Yeah, big time. But he started that one on the left upright. I think he was hoping for a bit of wind to bring it round like we saw in his previous kick, but it appears the wind deserted him there.
So, Mahu Delamere with the jersey ponytail. To Tupu. Bop, bop.
Miss me with that, mate. Miss me with
18 Wheeler bringing it in. Mauranga, he's been busy since coming on the field. Fatu finding his front. Quick play the ball. Fafita, options left and right. He's got Thompson there. Doesn't use him though. Thompson now in dummy half, really peppering this left edge. Trying to find some space, he finds Sikovea, the fullback. Bit of push and shove now. Mangere East with the way things are going. 3 tries unanswered so far in this last kind of run of play. You'd have to think that the fourth one's coming now, don't you?
Yeah, you would. You can see Mangere East now, confidence levels sky high. Bit of razzle starting to show through. Papatoetoe look fatigued. It's like they're playing downhill here, Mangere East. So if they can strike again here, it'll be hard to peg back.
Oh, has he gone over here? No, inches out. Simi plays it back. Short ball to Tupu.
Penalty.
So I think he might have called him for an obstruction here. Has Tupu gone back behind the guy that's played the ball? Yes, he has. So it was Fatu that played the ball. I think just by the sheer size of him, he's created a brick wall for Tupu to run behind. Not his fault entirely.
No, not an easy body to get out of the way, is it? It's a blessing and a curse in the game of rugby league. When you're trying to make yourself disappear, it's hard to do. But that is a real shame for Tupu, because I think he deserves a try, that's for sure. He's been rolling his sleeves up this whole game. As now Mangere look to apply some pressure with that defence.
You'd have to think they just got to get back to what worked for them in the first half. I think the best thing they had was good run. Oh, there you go. There's a good run. Peter Fa'alenga. So Fotu and Kite. So Belchin goes right now. Off the left foot. Testing out the winger in the wind. That's blown around a little bit. Taken well. Just getting himself to the middle of the field. Havea plays it back to his fullback now. Sikuvea slipping, stumbling. Finding his front. The back five of Mangere East getting busy now. Filimuatu. Papatoetoe looking like they've just had a little bit of lift and energy this last set. As we see Fitziorda off the bench in the 19 jersey.
Look out.
Here we go. Watch the fancy footwork of this man. Bang. Off his left. Beats one. Strong run there. Keeping his team on the front foot. As they cross halfway back into Mangere East territory. Hatsi Ross. Great play the ball there. Belchin, he smells an opportunity up the middle. Taken in a high shot. Referee calls play on. It's going to be Afoa to Dave. Dave has options. He decides to keep hold.
Bit of cramp.
Oh, cramp o'clock.
It's being sniped.
That time of the game. 12 minutes left. Really don't know which way this one's going to go, do you? Seems like Papatoetoe seem to be finding their feet once again. A second win, perhaps.
Yeah, a bit of a momentum shift over the last couple of sets. Ever since Mangere got turned away there, Papatoetoe have found a bit of wind in their sails too. And now they're all over them. They'll be marching down the field. Great carry there from the fullback, Mahu Delamere, to get that set started on halfway.
I think he's looking for someone to push his toe down here, stretch that calf out.
Yeah, a lot of the boys haven't done their first aid physio course, have they? He's getting zero assistance.
The old calf stretch for your teammate. That's a look, there it is. See, pay attention, boys. Push down on the toes, straighten the legs.
Great stuff there from coach/physio. Not his first rodeo. Great field position to reset the game from, though. Middle of the field, about 25-30 metres out. Checking threats both sides. Be interesting to see where they go to from here.
It'll be interesting to see what's happening here with Trayvon Dave. I've never seen anyone go off with cramp. Surely it's not cramp. Get some pickle juice in the man. Get him back out on the field. They're going to need him for sure. He is instrumental for Papatoetoe. But it looks like he's going to go off, so Isaiah Tui, he's still on the field. Tuli, sorry. He's there in the 15 jersey. I think the options they do have Thomas Harris. He can come on. He's in the 6 jersey. He can come on at 9. Possibly push AJ Belchin out to the other half, which looks like that's what's happening. So Belchin in the 12 jersey. He's set up on the left side now. So referee calls time on. I've lost the tackle count here. I think this might be 4. Yes, it was. Tackle 5 now. They decide to run it. Not a bad option. They won't come away with the points here, but Mangere East are going to have to play it 5 metres off their line. In that corner, Papatoetoe, do they have the energy to keep him down here?
Yeah, perhaps they were looking for a kick there, but at the same time, like you said, it's a good spot to hand over possession, and now you just got to load up defensively and try to trap them as Mangere look to work their way out of their own half.
Lungia, the danger man, plays it back to Fafita. Mangere East rolling downfield. So on the last tackle, Filo puts it high.
Bit of a burden bomb.
Boing, what a bounce, it's still in? No, it's not.
That's dangerous, right, letting that ball bounce. There wasn't many people putting their hand up to catch that one, though. Had plenty of height on it.
There was no one chasing back as an escort either. It's just one-on-one with the winger. It could have bounced in, well, it almost did. Could be looking at a tie scoreline of 10 minutes to go. But instead, Mangere East still trailing by 1.
The outside backs here coming in for some carries, looking to give the big boys in the middle a bit of a rest.
Good wrestle there from Simi, slowing the ruck down. He's been good defensively today. So is this guy, he's been busy.
Big penalty. That'll get them into good field position, also kills time on the clock.
Tatupu, I've lost count on his shoulder charges today. It's about 3 or 4 all on the same guy too.
Perhaps watching Sonny Bill highlights pre-game to amp himself up, maybe some vintage Origin moments last night before bed. And he's got a little carried away today.
Oh, it's an awkward pass, picked up by Belchin. It's not where he'll be wanting to receive the ball. So Thomas Harris. Kite. Harris. Short side. Tuli. Mahu Dalamea. Tausala. He'll play it now on tackle 4. Harris jumps off Harty Ross. And on the 5th tackle, 10 metres out. 10 in from the sideline. He looks left, goes right. Running it now. Papatoetoe with a little bit of room. Can he get over? Desperate defence from Mangere. He's holding him out. That's a huge moment of the game, because if they score that, 2 tries down with 8 minutes left, you wouldn't give them much chance, would you?
No, that's one where if they come away with the win here, Mangere East, they'll look back on that as a real moment. Look for all money that they were going to dot down and score, as we have another Papatoetoe player down with cramp. Real shortage of pickle juice, it appears, in the Papatoetoe region at the moment.
Yeah, Papatoetoe renowned for their low magnesium levels.
Are they? Not big fans of bananas. Lack of potassium, magnesium, all your essential nutrients. Looked like there could have been an error there.
Oh, a late call from the touchy.
You might be listening to our commentary.
Are we the bunker?
Potentially.
Without knowing, we are the the ARL bunker.
Could also be the NRL bunker.
Probably do a better job. Oh, look at that. Centimetres from a nail in the coffin of your grand final hopes and dreams. They're going to have to do that again because with 7 minutes left on the clock, every moment is just so crucial now.
Getting great value for money out of that stretch today. Sponsored by New World, I see there, perhaps.
Oh, it's gone again.
Some potassium, some magnesium pills en route.
See, that's the trouble when you got big calves, big cramp. Just a reminder, if this game does finish in a draw, it's going to be 10 minutes of extra time, 5 minutes each way, of course. And if there's no clear winner, it goes to golden point. If there's still no winner after that, it's a three-legged race or egg and spoon race or some kind of tiebreaker. We'll figure that out.
Guess what hand the whistle's in.
Guess which hand the whistle's in.
Come back.
Guess which hand the trophy's in.
Use it, Boomers!
Big set here though for Papatoetoe, and without their lead playmaker and Trayvon Dave, I'd love to see Mahu Delamere get more involved. Great run there though.
Well, just under 7 minutes left now. Papatoetoe looking to finish the job they started in the first half. Thomas Harris, short ball, driving hard there. It's Fotu held up. Another jersey ponytail. Almost verging on a crop top there.
Stephen Donald eating hard out. Here he is, the danger man.
He sure is. Wrapped up now from Mangere East. They set their D-line. A little bit of step back there. Papatoetoe, they see it. They're going after the space there out on the right edge. Oh, centimetres away. In the same position they were just moments earlier. The left edge of Mangere East getting it done again defensively. Can they shut it down this time? The danger man, Mahu Delamere, goes left. Long ball, out wide. Here they go, into the corner. Yeah, baby. Just when you thought Mangere East had answered the call, but defensively.
There's no way. There's no way. There can't be another cramp.
Peter Fa'alinga with the finish on that one, as we see another cramp casualty. Look at this. Great work for them to reload off the ball. They were all in front waiting for the kick. They managed to get back behind the ball. And apologies there. It was Fa'alinga that set up the number 5 there, Whangupo. He's in for his second of the day, and none more crucial than that one. Could that be the try to finish them off? 28 points to 16. I'll tell you what, this is a big conversion, isn't it?
This is a big conversion, a real chance to put the nail in the coffin. Not sure what the training load's been like this week for Papatoetoe, but clearly it's been a few Ks put through some baby cows, some calves, and the boys are all struggling to fight off cramps. Look like the third one. Hopefully they can push through because they're starting to get low on numbers now. But a huge nudge here. The preferred side for a right foot kicker as well.
Well, that fence doing everything it can to interfere with the kick. And with very little wind up, he doesn't get much behind it. Mahu Delamere pushing that kick left, which leaves the door slightly ajar, maybe. 10 points, 5 minutes to play.
Yeah, great try here. Bit of a shift, fractured defensive line. 2-on-1, draw and pass. Can be easy at times to get a little greedy there, tuck that one under the arm and try to do it all yourself, but the ball always beats the man. It's a famous saying, and for good reason. Papatoetoe, could that be the one? As the kicking tee gives up hope.
Well, the clock's still running here, so less than 4 minutes to play. Mangere East will be desperate to get some ball back here, but no.
Touchy put some GST on his flag work there. That's some elite stuff. Out on the full. He rode that home like race 7 at Rickerton, didn't he?
The touchy with some extra emphasis there on the flag waving. Look at that. Let's go. Not today. Looked like some NFL first down stuff there from the touchy.
Did.
But here we go now. Papatoetoe. Is there a rugby league miracle in store for Mangere East? Can they get the ball back and take it down the other end? Or if Papatoetoe decided to peak at the right time of the season and the right time of the game. Some very tactical cramping going on here for Papatoetoe, I think.
That's the fourth now. It's starting to get a bit questionable, isn't it?
The tally's riding up. So here we go, Thomas Ross showing one, Balchin. Here they go again, the left edge of Papatoetoe. Can he get the ball free? No, he can't. So from the left corner of the field, Whangupo, big lollipop pass. Links up with Thomas Harris. Offload to Balchin. The job's not done yet for Mangere East. They're backing off defensively. Oh, it's opened up. Still going. Pumping the legs there, George Kite. Two more minutes. Even if they score now, is there time for a conversion and a restart? I'm sure Puppets. Oh,
it's contagious.
It's contagious.
Fifth cramp. We've got blokes stretching out.
Was that the trainer? The trainer went down for a cramp stretch.
We've got another here as well. Dual cramps in the one screen. Has been high tempo, high energy, and clearly that's taken a toll on the bodies.
Well, it's renowned for holding its water, Cornwall Park. It's a very heavy track. Takes some real calf muscles to get through it.
Roger Tuivasa-Sheck would love this track then, right?
Oh, he'd have a nightmare out here. I think that's why his calves were so big, the amount of finals he played out here.
Yeah, right. Good for growth.
So here we go now, Mangere East. We are not done yet. Yes, we are. Full pass.
And look at the celebrations on the Papatoetoe sideline. The players are into it too. Of course, they won their semi-final by 1 point against Otahu. Up against the undefeated Mangere East, but that's the benefits of finals football. She can be a cruel game. You come in undefeated, and it looks like they've fallen at the last hurdle. Not even some dodgy line marking can get him away with that one.
No, great call from the touchy there. You have to say, both these games so far have been very, very well officiated. Shout out to our referees. Oh, there it is. You can blow the candles out on the cake, Papatoetoe. Your wish has come true. Scenes of jubilation there. And you love to see it, the underdogs getting it done. A contrast of emotions. The victors not lost all year. And the way he's cramping in the celebration.
You love that from Trayvon Dave.
Well, you know it's genuine, don't you? If you're cramping in the celebration.
This is elite stuff.
You know he wasn't faking it. So a look of dejection there from some of the Mangere East players. The Papatoetoe Panthers cramping their way to victory. You can see what it means for these guys. All gas, no brakes. Papatoetoe power.
Well, the billboards pull through, don't they? I think I counted 3 billboards to 1, which got Papatoetoe over the line. When you're needing inspiration, you look to the back fence. And Trayvon Dave is really struggling there.
He's going to need a wheelchair. He's counting the cramps on his fingers, I think.
Here we go.
So what a game it was. Thank you for joining us. We've got one more to go. It's the OAR final. Waiheke Rams taking on the Mount Albert Mad Dogs. Don't go far away.
I won't